evening to all of you from Ranjeeta Ghai, founder RNTalks. आज हम आप सामने आए हैं with our yet another RSVKA Awardee 2023, Mimi Das. Mimi Das is a social activist and she has been working for past 10 years with children of slums who are school dropouts, who have been drug addicts. Okay, so she has been working for past 10 years with these kind of children. Then she is also taking care of 300 orphan children of Ashiana Happy Home, which is in West Bengal, and providing them with monthly ration for daily food and educational accessories like books, pencils, rub erasers, and textbooks, reading material, and also teaching them so that these children are all at par with the other children who go to public schools or get formal education. It's not an easy task, definitely. It's a very challenging task. Hence, she is a Karmaveera for working solely on her own without depending upon anybody else. She is a single crusader. So, we are indeed lucky to have Mimi over here today with us on our platform. And let's talk to her and see and understand the kind of challenges she has been facing and take some inspiration either to join her or do something like her to make others' lives easy. So here is Mimi. Welcome, Mimi. First of all, congratulations for your award for RNTalks Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Award for being a Karmaveera Yodha who's working लोगों को जीना जीवन आसान करे, वो भी वो नहीं जिसके पास सब कुछ है, उनके लिए जिनके पास कुछ नहीं है. So
Thank you once again, RN Talks. Thank you, Ranjeeta ma'am, for selecting me as an awardee or granting me the opportunity to receive the Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Award 2023. Thanks a ton, ma'am, and thanks to everyone who have selected me, and also a big congratulations to my co-awardees who have been winning this similar award.
it's great having you here, Mimi.
Thank you,
Really.
ma'am.
Like, ये बच्चे जो होते हैं, these kids who are school dropouts, they generally indulge in antisocial things like theft or anything, and or maybe beggary also, and they are shunned by the society. Then they turn in towards drugs, to kind
Absolutely.
of forget their misery, and then gradually they become addicts. Then again they're shunned by the people, by the society. And you
Absolutely.
are working at, I wouldn't even say ground level, you are working below the ground level with these children who are the shunned part of the society as a social activist. So let me tell you all that she is not uh, from any NGO. She doesn't work for any NGO. She is a single individual entity called Mimi Das, who is working to uplift children. She is a social activist in her own right. So Mimi, uh, it's I'm sure जब इस तरीके का काम करते हो, when you're working at this scale and when you're going below the ground level, nothing would have been easy for you. Nothing. So I would like to hear from you what all challenges you have faced. And सबसे पहले, first of all, I would like to know what motivated you to do this. It's not easy, and just suddenly we can't just say आज मैं इनका भला करूंगी and चल पड़ते हो. And
Absolutely.
then 10 रुपए इधर उधर डोनेट किया, खाना दिया, and people then sit back, हमने जिंदगी का सारा कर्मा पूरा कर लिया.
Right, ma'am. Right.
सारे पाप धो लिए हमने, गंगा नहा लिया, पाप धो लिए. It's not like that. Like, okay, you have been working diligently every day, every hour, 24 hours a day, 365 days for 10 years. So it's definitely not ek din ka fitur. So there has
Absolutely.
been something which has got such an inspiring force. कुछ ऐसा देखा सुना फील किया होगा तुमने जो you have been inspired so much. So from there
Absolutely.
we'll come to the challenges. So
Right, ma'am.
बताओ, how did you go
Ma'am,
into
सबसे बड़ा बात है, when I conceived at 2009, तो तब आई लेफ्ट माई स्कूल जॉब. तो अभी क्या होता था, इन द इवनिंग आई टू सिट इन माई balcony and watch children playing around. They are not studying and all. सो आई थॉट कि आई वाज एज अ स्कूल टीचर. मेरे को लगता था कि अरे हम तो पढ़ाते थे, इतने सारे बच्चे अभी घूम रहे हैं, मेरा छोटा बेबी है, चलो देखते हैं क्या कर सकते हैं. शाम को जब मेरा बेबी सोता था तो उसको मैं अपने मम्मी पापा के पास छोड़ के यही बच्चों को बुला के, तब मेरे पास बहुत सारे पेन्स, पेंसिल्स, टीचर्स कॉपी वाले बुक्स वगैरह रहते थे. तो हम सोचते थे कि इनको बुला के थोड़ा पेन पेंसिल दे के इनको पढ़ाया जाए, क्योंकि मेरा भी टाइम इवनिंग का, I can spend some quality time instead of watching television or something or sitting and gossiping. So यही slums के मेरे घर के near about जो थे मेरे मम्मी के घर के, मैंने उनको बुला के I slowly started teaching them. 1 to it became 10. So then there was a school beside my home. Then someone from the school offered me that if you want, ma'am, in the evening, you can teach in our school premises. There is a playground. You can teach our children there, your children. So I said, fine. So this way, slowly, from 1 to 5, 5 to 10, it amounted about 20-25. Then I thought that these 20-25 children, they have homes and all, they stay at their home, they run away, their parents are helping hands, their fathers are maybe working in small places as kheti badi and all they will be doing. So okay, fine, so why not we work with the children who don't have a single parent, or who has one parent who may be working as domestic help? Where do they stay? So first I went, there was a home near my house, it was under the church. So that was called Happy Home. So Happy Home had around about 50-55 children. I started working with them. At first, what I used to do, I used to, provide 1 day or 2 day lunch or dinner for them. When I saw that they just have rice and aloo and dal, which is not at all very much, heavy protein for children of this age, at the growing period, growing age. So then I started providing food for them. Sometimes I used to cook from home and take, or maybe sometimes I used to purchase food. But then I saw that this is amounting to a huge amount of money, and I cannot give them every day. So then I started providing them the ration so that they can have the good quality food, all over every day. So this way I started with this Happy Home. Then I went to Ashiana Home. First of all, I must say that these homes belong to people who were, not very much reputed or famous. So they needed funds. So what I thought, that as a social activist, I should be a catalyst. As a catalyst, I can organize funds for them. I can introduce them to good people who want to do work, and they can directly come and do the work, because I don't have an NGO of my own. So I don't need fund as such through my NGO to give. I don't have the authority to give ATG or ATC to anybody. So in that case, what I can do is I can introduce people to these homes. And it's, after all, good work, it cannot be done single-handed, in as the sense, if we don't involve people, we will never get good funds. So this way I started involving people to these homes, and then slowly through me, I have been feeding 300 children as such, because feeding or providing ration for 300 children is a huge amount of money which cannot be given single-handed. So I mainly am a social activist who, I would say, acts as a catalyst, between these homes and the funders or the donors. This is the way I find homes, or I find street children, or I find, people who are in dearth need of education or food or their daily necessity things. And then I collab with others, and then we start doing the work. This is the way I have been working for the past not only 10 years, it's 13 years. Because 3 years back I started in a very small scale, but I started working with Ashiana Home, Angel Home and Happy Home for the last 10 years.
So maybe when you working as social activist with the children who are drug addicts, these
Yeah,
are
not
not
only
normal
drug
children,
addicts,
इनको
ma'am,
अलग
they are,
से बहुत challenges आए होंगे.
हाँ
It's
बहुत
not
आए
just
हैं.
getting people, it's so many people who must have gone against you to stop you, to deter you, रास्ते में पत्थर फेंकना, or say demean you, or um uh, what were those challenges? How did you face them?
Ma'am, at first, when I used to work with these children who were drug addicts, we used to take them to a home called Divine. this home was in Damdam in West Bengal, as well as they had in Rajarhat also, and we used to counsel them, etc. But slowly, slowly, when after the good results of counseling, these children got back into normal life. We could put them into schools. Then I started working with children who were orphans, or who had the father or didn't have the mother, or the vice versa. But during this journey of mine, I found lots of people, who used to demean by saying that you have your own family, you have your own little child, take care of that child instead of these children. This was a part which I had faced. But the before being successful, I think problems were lesser, rather than the problems have arisen after being successful. Because the thing is what, when you are not completely successful, people don't even recognize you. But when you're successful, through recognition comes the J factor, I say, that is the jealous factor, demeaning. And it's very easy to demean a woman. As a social activist, I also have some ways to earn also. So what I do is I endorse brands through Instagram. That brands may have various kind of brands. Even I promote restaurants, pubs, hookah parlors. I don't mind, because that is the way I am earning for myself. But what is happening is people try to project, this is a misconception, or this is a stigma, we say, that a social activist or something, they should always be clad in a white sari with a messy hair, a very flat chappal. She cannot have a personal life. She cannot go to clubs. She cannot party with her friends. So this is the kind of conception people have in their preconceptualized minds. So that stigma, I have always tried. I have always been a stigma breaker. I'm never the stereotype person. Because to me, is doing good work. It doesn't have any pros and cons for doing good work, that you have to wear this to be a social activist. And first of all, I would say all the viewers that a social activist is a social activist. She is free to walk anywhere in the parts of the country regarding any issue which she feels is socially needed. That may be child education, that may be child food, child nutrition, it may be for women, it may be for men, it may be for any human cause, it may be for animals. But what happens is, sometimes some NGO owners, they are into proper business. They do business through their NGOs. Some of the NGO owners, not everyone, I would say. But what happens to them is, they use this kind of homes and all, claiming that it is their own home, and they amount to take money and all, because they have the government CSRs and all kind of projects they can manage, they can get. But here again, recently I've been I would say, you trolled regarding this. I got myself associated to an NGO since 2018-19. They just requested me, ma'am, you can be the president and all. But then I see that this NGO, what they do is, the works done by others, they post in their page, whereas they don't even give a thank you to that person, which I personally feel is completely wrong. When somebody is helping me, I should project that person. If the person has any problem, he or she would say that, no, I don't need. But I should project that person as a symbol or a token of appreciation, so that even others also can get involved. But this way
Yes,
I have
and
seen.
inspired also. Like, if
Definitely,
one
definitely.
person, if you show, because somebody is helping you, if you show
Absolutely.
gratitude towards one, they will carry it by word of mouth to others, and then
Absolutely.
one will amount to three, three will amount to six, six will amount to nine. More and
Absolutely.
more people will come and join, because everybody wants to do good work, but
Absolutely, ma'am.
there are, I would say, only a percentage of people who would say कि कहते हैं ना नेकी कर कुएं में डाल. Everybody wants to be acknowledged.
Right, right.
People want to be acknowledged because maybe it gives them some kind of a self assurance that, okay, I have done something good.
Absolutely.
So if you don't acknowledge, and yes, very rightly जो आपने बोला है, social activist, मैं I was about to ask you, like, I know so many NGOs, right? And there are I knew a few NGOs, many human NGOs, because I mostly work with animals. My passion is animal driven, because I feel ki humans can speak their problems.
Absolutely.
So when humans can speak, there will be 10 humans willing to help. But these
Absolutely.
mute animals, since they have only their eyes to express and a tail to wag, and they've got
Absolutely.
nothing else, God has not given them any power of language. So people tend to like, just drive the cars over them, break their
Right, right,
legs,
ma'am.
paralyze
Absolutely
them,
right.
kill them,
Absolutely right.
butcher them. And so I can't do this on my own. So I help out the NGOs who are doing it by adopting their kids. Kids means pups and
Pups.
dogs who are in a bad shape, giving them home, plus supplying monetary help or in kind, like, if they need beds or
Absolutely.
ration, or if they need people to pull in. So I motivate a few people to join in, and then they all help,
That's
things
what is,
like
ma'am.
this.
That a social activist can even protest if she sees a pup being strangled, if she sees a pup being, misled by, a group of people,
I've
or whether it
faced
is a pup, whether it is a cow, whether it is a cat, whether it is a
anyone.
human being,
Yeah, and
anybody.
trust me, Mimi, we were scheduled to go to London, एंड हमारा सब हो गया था. इट वाज जस्ट बायोमेट्रिक्स वर पेंडिंग. टिकट आ गया, सब कुछ हो गया, डायरेक्ट फ्लाइट लिया था. एंड जस्ट बिकॉज आई हैड सीन somebody shoot puppies and I had taken up a case against him. It went to PETA, and वहां पे इतना हो गया that the organization where my husband was working, they said कि अच्छा, he's done so much, तो इसका रोक दो, इसका
Absolutely.
नो ऑब्जेक्शन सर्टिफिकेट ही नहीं दिया लास्ट तक. They did not give me the no objection certificate, and I could not go just because some sick mentality person had one. Okay, his wife is into saving dogs. She they are not, they did not even see who was shooting whom. And
Absolutely.
pups were injured when I took up the cause with PETA and Maneka Gandhi People for Animals, and it became a legal case. And answers were asked, and they were put into a dock for like, hurting animals. So they took it out on me, and no objection nahi mila. And till then and now I have not been able to go. And अब मैंने छोड़ ही दी है. जब होएगा देखा जाएगा. My focus is on animals. I said, when it is
Absolutely.
written here, I will go. Before that, I'm not struggling to go
And
anywhere. I'll
even
go
I
to
believe,
animals.
ma'am, when you try to do good work, you'll always be trolled. You'll
Always be
always
told,
be tried to
yeah,
be demeaned so that you stop. But this makes me more firmer. I will keep on doing the good work I am doing, and I will definitely work with wherever I get this kind of children or pups, or the cows, whatever I get, any social issue which may harm to the society. I will do that. That is my social activist side. As an Instagram influencer, I will be doing, I can enhance brands. That is any brand, that may be a cosmetic, that may be
yeah,
something, that is my
because
personal.
that what people don't understand is we are not Tatas or Birlas or Ambanis
Absolutely, ma'am.
who've got so much money, and we are not businessmen. We means a person like me or you who works with anybody's welfare. Like, okay,
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
we have to raise money,
Right.
and through endorsing or whatever. And when we raise that money through our salary also, we put it out for the betterment of the society, be it
Absolutely, ma'am.
animals or humans or animals. It doesn't stay with us. I And we have enough to last us. That is why we are able to think beyond ourselves. So
Absolutely, ma'am.
ये बहुत बड़ा, ये आई फील लाइक, यू व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रोलिंग इज, लोग सोचते हैं अच्छा सारा ये सब करती है, खूब पैसा कमाती है, बहुत ऐश करती है अपना पब्लिसिटी करती है, एंड क्या सोशल एक्टिविस्ट होगी ना.
हाँ.
ऐसा ही बोलते होंगे, राइट?
यस यस मैम.
आई
कोई मेरे
कैन
बारे में लिख
अंडरस्टैंड.
रहा है 4 कलम, लेकिन वो बोल रहा है कि जैसे मिमी दास को इतने अवार्ड्स क्यों मिलते हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये पैसा दे के अवार्ड्स खरीद रही है, ये सब ट्रोलिंग तो होता रहता है. तो उसमें
हाँ,
फोटो कौन सा डालता है, मैंने कोई पब में जाके कोई हुक्का लिया उसका फोटो डाल दिया, या कोई अवार्ड लेके फोटो लिया. अगर तुमको चैलेंज ही करना है तो मेरे सोशल वर्क का फोटो डाल के चैलेंज करो भाई, कहाँ मना किया है. लेकिन
नहीं, and that is that yeah, Mimi, I think, yeah, I think that is your personal life. उसका तुम कुछ भी करो, साड़ी पहनो या स्कर्ट पहनो या whatever you wear, it's your personal life. अगर चैलेंज ही करना है तो काम में आओ ना. Come out and give us a challenge where you take care of 300 children, feed them, take care of them, take care of those addicts, motivate them to lead a better life, give them jobs, put them into schools. If somebody has to challenge you, Let them challenge you like this on the work front. Volume, volume. Mimi, can't hear you. I'll tell you what. I'll just carry on. You drop out. You rejoin. Can you hear me? Yeah, you rejoin. So, Mimi will be back with us. She just had an internet problem. What we were talking about is why do people think कि अगर ये social activist है तो ये life enjoy नहीं कर सकती, ये Instagram पे नहीं जा सकती. People have to understand that if we are doing something that we have to raise money. We aren't very heavy businessmen or working in the bureaucracy circle. ना ही हम कोई मिनिस्टर है, ना ही हम कोई बिजनेसमैन है, ना ही हमारे पास करोड़ों की जायदाद पड़ी है. We are trying to do good with our meager whatever we have. We are willing to share. वो कबीर का दोहा है, इफ यू रिमेम्बर, साईं इतना दीजिए जाको कुटुम समाए, मैं भी भूखा ना रहूं, साईं न भूखा जा, whatever it is. So it is like what we have is what we are sharing with the society selflessly, whatever spare we have. So I don't think anybody should have an objection to that. And किसने कहा है चैरिटी हमेशा रोके करनी होती है या
Exactly.
प्यारी शॉडी गंदा सड़ा हुआ बन के करना है. You can be very chic and still do it, yet setting an example for those people to upgrade their standard. You know, when they see somebody who's good and coming down to them, they feel like coming out of that those entanglements कि भाई हमें भी ऐसा बनना है, we also want to do something. गंदा गंदा
Absolutely, ma'am.
जाओगे तो गंदा ही मिलेगा ना, उसको क्या मोटिवेट किया फिर.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. And moreover, the thing is that it's a positive side also when we work with various brands like restaurants, like hotels. We can even convince them that if they want, they can also have a kind of lunch or dinner with the children. They can sponsor and all. This is everything a part of sponsorship, and a personal as an influencer, that is again separately my own personal life, my own personal earning. So I would always say all whoever are viewing me or my friends, whoever is trying to do some good, if you can join, it is very good. If you can't join, you can just watch, but please never try to demean somebody, because being an NGO owner or being an social activist yourself, if you demean somebody else, if you demean another person of your profession, knowingly or unknowingly, you're demeaning yourself. This is, I would like to send this message to my viewers, that unlikely you are demeaning the profession, so you're demeaning yourself also.
Very true, very true. Like it's just as if कि अगर say, because I was a teacher, I was a mentor, और अगर मैं mentors के against ही बोलना शुरू कर दी, ये तो ऐसे, ये तो वैसे, ये तो ये करते, तो वो नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते, means I am a part of that. कहते हैं
Absolutely.
ना, कीचड़ में पत्थर फेंकोगे तो छींटा खुद पे भी आएगा.
Absolutely, ma'am.
And ये जगह अगर आपको इतनी खराब लगती है, then why are you here? My
Absolutely.
one simple question is, why are you here if it is so bad? Because even when I was as a mentor, there are many teachers used to crib about teaching and being a teacher. So my only simple question was like, yeah, why are you just spoiling the air over here with all the negativity?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Just
Absolutely.
give me one simple answer. If this profession is so bad, why are you still sticking to it? Why don't you just leave it and go away?
Absolutely.
And if you can't leave it, keep your mouth shut. Simple as that. Shut up. If you can't leave it, just shut up and do your work. Let me do mine with some peace. So I think you also must be meeting this
Yes,
kind of
ma'am. Yes,
people.
ma'am. At times I used to feel bad, but then I understood now, that getting this Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera award, I have understood something, that yes, some ways these people were not just called, great men, or because thoughts. I remember Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar had said one person that why that person, he was a passerby, and he started abusing Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So Vidyasagar said, "Sir, why are you abusing me? Have I done any good to you?" So that time also they knew, if you do good to somebody, there is a high chance of you getting abused, threatened, or trolled by that person. So after years, after ages, also the same thing is happening. So I think these people are just not called great men. They had the philosophy of life. They understood it very easily, and they tried to make us understand through this.
And one more thing, Mimi, I feel that people who are trolling you, one, they push you definitely to do better. What they don't understand is, आप जितना मर्जी ट्रोल करोगे, हम अपना काम करेंगे, and indirectly you're
Absolutely, ma'am.
telling us that I'm better than you. As simple as that.
Absolutely.
You're behind
Absolutely.
me. You're still behind me. That is why you're trolling me, right? And
Absolutely.
second thing is, जिसको कहते हैं ना, uh, what I feel is those people who indulge in trolling are those people whom Punjabi, na, in Punjabi language, we call them villa. Villa means you've got nothing better to do in life. Because you've got nothing to do, so you sit and pick up your mobile and start trolling people. Because if
Absolutely.
you had something actually to be done, you wouldn't have time to sit and troll anybody.
Absolutely, ma'am.
You'd be
Absolutely.
busy doing your work. So वो कहते हैं ना, खाली दिमाग शैतान का घर. So it's better if they put some stuff or get themselves handy doing something. That's you.
Absolutely.
I think उनको लिए कुछ काम होमवर्क देना पड़ेगा करने को.
ये जब शेयर करेंगे, अगर उनको कोई सीख मिले तो अच्छा, भगवान भला करे
इसमें भी
उनको।
ट्रोल करेंगे.
हाँ,
इसमें भी
शायद ये
ट्रोल
भी बोल
करेंगे.
दिया कि देखो पैसा देके लाइव किया हुआ होगा, ऐसा कुछ आएगा इस सुनने में, कोई बात नहीं है। हाँ, तो भगवान भला करे इन लोगों का, क्योंकि ये जितना हमें ट्रोल करेंगे, इनका ट्रोल
तो
हमारे ऊपर आशीर्वाद बन के गिरेगा, और हम और से और अच्छा काम करेंगे। यही बोलेंगे मेरे सारे दर्शकों को जो व्यू कर रहे हैं अभी हम लोगों को, उनको भी बोलेंगे, जब आप ट्रोल्ड हो रहे हो तो यही सोचना, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर की बात, कि भाई आप हमको ट्रोल क्यों कर रहे हो, क्या मैंने आपके लिए कुछ अच्छा किया है? तो यही
वेरी
बोल
ट्रू.
के मैम हम खत्म करेंगे आज।
Right. And
डू
I'm
गुड,
so
यू विल
happy.
गेट गुड।
Yeah, I'm so happy that you could make it. And there's so much positive vibes, and I so enjoyed, like, chatting with you. कि मेरा मन करता है मैं बोलूं हम बातें ही करते रहे. But then you also have so much more. There will be so many children waiting for you. Like,
Absolutely, ma'am.
so I shall close this session here. We're just about to close, about 2.5 minutes to go. And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
say thank you and congratulations for being a Karamvira. It was indeed an honor to honor you. I missed you on the awards event. I
Yes,
wish
ma'am.
we
Yes,
had
ma'am.
been there to आग लगा देते set को, but still, we had only 2 minutes there. Now we had whole half an hour to answer, so we could discuss a lot over here.
Absolutely, ma'am.
So thank you so much
And
for
I will
being here with
definitely
us.
look forward for another lovely chat with you. Thank you so much. Thanks to all my viewers, and thanks to RN Talks once again for putting up these kind of issues which are really very necessary for our day-to-day lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure meeting you. Bye bye.
Same here, ma'am. Bye bye.
So that was Mimi Das for you, and like it is never कभी भी इतना मुश्किल नहीं है किसी के लिए अच्छा करना. बट इतना याद रखिए, जब आप रास्ते में आगे जाते हैं, सो बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे मिलते हैं जो आपको नकारते हैं, जो आपको बुरा बोलेंगे, those who will demean you, who will pull you down. Just remember one thing, they are doing this because they are behind you. Okay, they are pulling you back because they are behind you. They are not in front of you. So one, you must remember, you are way ahead of them. Second, as I have discussed in one more video of mine, जो मैं कुछ ही दिनों में release करूंगी, is like anybody who demeans you is not always your enemy. Yes, they are working against you, but agar if a arrow has to be launched, the bowstring has to be pulled backward and then left so that the arrow can go ahead. So consider them as the bow and the bowstring, and consider yourself as an arrow which they are launching into the world. So have faith in yourself, have faith in your good work. आप जो कर रहे हैं, और अगर आपको विश्वास है कि आप जो कर रहे हैं सही कर रहे हैं, then please go ahead, you are on the correct path. With this positive message, I shall sign off today, and we'll meet here tomorrow with another RSVK awardee. Thank you so much for being a part of our journey. Thank you.